What's up to all my players, playerettes, space aliens, and androids? That's right, it is me, Brother Cousins, aka the Space Pimp, aka Knockoff Lando Calrissian. And we're here today for best of the best. Enjoy and stick around. I know I will. It's not Coke 45, but it's not bad either. What's up, everybody? Oh, that guy right there. That was Brother Cousins, the Space Pimp right there. The intro, holding us down. Welcome, everybody, to Best of the Best. It has been a good week already. We got some announcements. We got some Ahsoka to talk about, which I know everybody's been talking about and everybody's waiting on. Everybody's waiting for Sideshow to get their shipping notifications, like myself, but haven't heard anything yet. But she is out, so that's good. Also, we got some other news to talk about. Talk about this whole Jazz Inc Batmobile stuff. It's going to be a great show. First up, let's go through the panel. My brother from another mother, Anthony. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man? I know you gotta go backwards. You gotta remember, It's always backwards. It's always backwards, man. Right. What's going on, man? It's good to be here, brother.
Likewise, brother. Oh my goodness. Next up on the panel, we got our guy right here, flexing those grills right there. He got he got the alien, he got the xenomorph there, and Ripley. Maz, what's up with you, brother?
What's up? How you doing today? How you doing?
What's up?
That's awesome. What's up?
That's what's up. And of course, you know, we got our guy right here, the hand of the Hot Toys wizard, the conduit of the Hot Toys wizard. We got Aries Territon. How you doing?
I'm great, baby. How are you?
Oh, good. I can't wait. I haven't talked to you since the release of Ahsoka. I know this is going to be a good one, man. Oh, my God.
I think so, man. Real glad to be here. Excited. Very excited for your show.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Glad to have you here. And last but not least, we got the man flexing hard right here. Flexing hard with these grills right here. What's up with this, man? Loco Lou, how you doing, brother?
What's up?
Hey, yo. What's poppin', people? It's your boy. You already know. I gotta flex before Figure Flex Friday. So, you know, I know you would just leave a room and just show us a flex without actually pulling it up. You know what I mean? Okay. You're like, hold on, I'll be right back. Take the camera. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. See how you move away? But the flex that you did was more of showing 89 Batmobile. Yeah. You know, that right there, that baby, that's a grail. That mofo is a grail. Like, I got grail pieces, but that's a grail.
Yeah. But you know, somebody, you know, we're gonna talk about it later on tonight, but somebody kind of called that grail plasticky and inaccurate. We're gonna talk about shots fired. We're gonna talk about that later. But anyway, let's go through the chat real quick. All right, first up, we got Max's Geekdom. What's up with you? Awesome. We got Mark P. We got Thor. We got Thor 2941. We got who else? We got Brandon. We got Brandon Silent. We got Calvin Williams. Primetime's reviews. Best Car Kid. Awesome. Always good to have you here. Awesome. Who else we got? We got JC. Maz's Toy Box, of course. We got Maniac UK. We got The Collector in the house. And we got our first super chat bomb by Andrew James. Thank you so much for that, man. I love it. Said, oh snap, I'm on time. You know I'm about to show my love and support to you, Jay. Keep rocking, brother. P.S. Anthony, you're the man too. Hey, there we go. Also, we got El Professoro. Yo, Mario. What's up? Got to get you on the show. Matter of fact, Mario, we're gonna have you on the show next week. I don't even need to ask you. You're just gonna be here. That's just how it's gonna go.
Hell yeah.
Beard Mafia all the way. Beard Mafia all the way.
That's right. Said, oh, Mandalorian Huntress. Oh, nice. I think this is the first time we seen you here. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Hot panel for Hot Toys Talk. Let's go. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And we got Riley Reviews, Head Pop. Yes, Riley, I have you on here as well. We need to get you back on here. It's been a minute, brother. Definitely. Have a great show, my friends. Absolutely. Okay, guys. So, let me do that again. Oh,
Mr. McPickle.
I love that name.
So it's been a
Mr. McPickle.
That is funny.
Mr. What about saying what's up to Mr. McPickle?
Hey, what's up, Mr. McPickle?
What's happening?
And I gotta give a private shout out to Thor's Day because he, mentioned me specifically. So.
Oh, did I miss that? Where is that?
It's okay. I saw it.
Shout out to anyone who mentioned me.
Shout out to everybody.
Make sure I give him a shout too.
Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right here. You guys are awesome. Hey, it is no us without you. That's real talk. We mean that from the bottom of our hearts. Well, guys, it has been a crazy week already with the releases. And first up, we have to talk about it. This lady right here, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so happy that she is finally out. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad we got it. Anthony, I know you did a video talking about her this week, and I think if I read correctly on one of the captions, you were saying that we have her. That's great that we have her, but was it worth the wait? So I'm going to ask you, was it worth the wait?
Yes. No, I think so. Well, because come on, we had like all these different rumors and stuff, like where the hell is she and what are they doing? Are they changing the head sculpt and people wigging out over the eyes and all this stuff? And yeah, I am more than pleased with the final result. I could tell it's a little bit altered, right? You think it's a little bit altered than from what we saw originally from the prototype images, but
absolutely.
Phenomenal piece, bro. Phenomenal looking piece. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I didn't even know what to say actually when I made my video. Like she looks great, man. I'd say be a little careful with the arms, but I think everybody's going to be more than happy with this release, especially at, the previous price points at $250. She's awesome, dude. Like, and you could tell in a couple of these images that you're flicking through, some of them eyes are like cross-eyed and wonky looking and like kind of like how the instruction manual was. But I feel like the reason why people may have freaked out over that is because there was no color, right? So in that contrast of just black and white, you're just like, oh my God, that's terrifying. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of see that in a couple images. But with any figure that has the rolling eyes system, you guys have them. They're a little wonky, man. You got to play with them just right. You get them just right, they look good. If there's anything off, just off center a little bit, they look all cross-eyed and bug-eyed and weird. But like, see some of these look great. How they lean the eyes in.
Exactly.
I don't know why they went with that choice with her, personally.
Yeah,
not being a DX, but
really didn't need it.
No,
sounds like you're complaining about being able to control the eyes.
No, far from it. I just don't understand the reasoning. I had always assumed that the DXs are the ones that had the rolling eyes system.
Maybe it was just an artistic thing where they were kind of like they were going to paint her eyes in one direction and then in another, and then it was like, you know what? Fuck it.
They just thought maybe this would be better.
Let's just put an eye rolling system in it.
That's what just make them go free.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the animated series, she had exaggerated eyes. So,
sure.
Yeah.
And it's a weird, this is the cool thing about this figure. This is why I think she's awesome. I'll say this, because she's not an actress, right? But she's not the animated version either. Because as we all know, when this is Clone Wars season 7, they put out this whole line of season 7 Clone Wars, right? But we're getting the actors' representations, right? Rex is a Tamora Morrison head sculpt, for example, Anakin coming out, Clone Wars Anakin's Hayden Christensen. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I don't want the animated. I just don't like the animated stuff. So I love how they're making it, as real life as they can. But with Ahsoka, it's different, right? Because we don't have anybody to compare her to. So I think with that said, it made her very unique. and she came out great. And I think maybe that's why they decided to do the rolling eyes as well, because she's just a very unique character. But damn, dude, she looks good, and she fits completely in. So I'm stoked, dude.
Absolutely. Maz, going down to you, and I got a slightly. I mean, of course, I know you like the figure, but got a question for you. I know you take a lot. You do a lot of photography, and this is something Anthony kind of brought up about these arms. These arms scare. As good as the figure looks, these arms scare the hell out of me. I don't like posing seamless joints. They crack. Everybody knows what happened to me with the Blitzway.
Yeah, but keep in mind though, not to interrupt, these aren't Blitzways.
Yeah,
right. And Bill and Ted are known for that shit too, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they're known for it. And any seamless
true.
joint Hot Toys that I've had, to their credit, I've never had an issue.
Well, they never.
My Gladiator Thor is still perfect. My Ray is still perfect. Granted, Ray's still a little new, but
that's the
I've
thing.
never had a problem.
I never had a problem with Hot Toys. Only problem with the Ray figure, and that's why I was going with the Ray figure. Ray had a little. She still has like little indentations in her arm, but we're humans. We have those too, so it's not a big deal. But it does scare me. So, Maz, I see you holding up something there. What is that? Enlighten us with
He's got his lube ready.
I'm ready to lube her up, man. We're gonna get her smothered and covered like my Waffle House hash browns.
Yup. You're welcome, Maz.
I'll be able to pose her and be all happy. But I am considering trying to find another 250 to throw down for a second one, just in case.
Really?
Don't tell the wife, although she can hear me.
That's awesome. That makes.
But yeah, I saw this figure drop, man, and my jaw just went down to the floor. I was like, because not because she dropped. I mean, that was great, but the fact that I was just very happy with the compromise. They did alter that head sculpt a little bit from the promo pictures, but it didn't go in the wrong direction, in my opinion. It's got a hint, not too much for anybody, one person to get upset, I think, but just a hint of a young Dawson head sculpt there, but not anywhere to a point where you're like, that's not what I wanted. It's just a hint, just like a basis for just giving it some kind of touch of reality instead of just a cartoon character. And I love it. I think it's great. And I'm actually impressed with what I've seen people get the poses out of her. The only thing I've seen that scared me a little bit was MRC's review, where I think her left hand or right hand was very, very loose. That wrist peg was very loose, and I don't want to modify that.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a common problem in Hot Toys, though,
Yeah, well, I mean, these hands on this alien fall off all the time. So it's always fun. So I never shoot it. It's annoying. But yes, Mario. Had to bring Ripley out today. She don't care.
Awesome, man. So, dude, Lou, what do you think? I mean, dude, this figure looks great. Your thoughts, brother?
The figure is perfectly fine. I'm happy with the end result. I'm still concerned about the elbows. If there's a cavity in it, like the Venom or the Venom pool, where in the bicep there's a cavity which allows space for it to flex and bend. If it's anything like the Ray that most people have, we should be fine.
Yeah.
And when I get her, I'm gonna grease her up with Shinichi grease. You're welcome, Maz.
Did you?
Yeah, you're welcome.
I heard it from Denobi first. Yeah.
So
yeah, I heard it from Denobi first, and I brought it to Geeking Out, and you was there. So
you are gonna grab her, Lou?
What was that, brother?
You are gonna grab her?
Yeah. No, I'm getting her, and I'm getting the Mandalorian version as well. Like,
this is okay. I wasn't sure because I know you're waiting on the Maji case thing, and I didn't know if you're gonna get into these.
Substitute. I found a substitute that I'm gonna have to take from now on, and it's gonna happen because as soon as she's available for me to just grab her, I'm going to grab her. Because I'm gonna have me my Jedis. I need Ahsoka. Ahsoka is like the main character. Me growing up watching Star Wars, getting into Star Wars, because I was late to the game coming in through Clone Wars.
She's the butter for your hotcakes, right?
What was that?
I said she's the butter for your hotcakes, right?
No. She's the cherry on top of my ice cream.
I prefer butter on my hotcakes, but all right.
No. I have something else for butter for hotcakes.
Oh. Oh
Well, hell
wow.
yeah.
Here we go. Got to give it now. I've been waiting for this one all week, straight up. Aries, we've been talking about this for a long, long time. Now that this is released, what is your thoughts? When are you picking it up? Dude,
Are
you
you?
have the floor, sir.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you saw Live and Raw, and I know a whole ton of you did, I think you know my thoughts on it. I mean, yeah, she just had her hand on R2 over there. Where's the R2? I mean, holy shit, this is epic.
Aries, you lost
I
your
mean,
mind, buddy.
This is
Remember that.
I mean, it looks better than the Tamora Morrison one to me. I just think that they killed it. Looks way better than the prototype. There's so much life.
Mm-hmm.
So love the rolling eyes. My God, I mean, the amount of the amount of expression that you could do with this figure, and the fact that they're able to do it with a figure like this, it's a holy shit moment for me. I mean, I think it broke the internet again how good it was. Man, I wish we can get rolling eyes with every damn figure. I mean, it's so freaking good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I gave it a 20 out of a 1 out of 10. I give it a 20. It's complete perfection to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say except that every picture you go to here, it's just like she has one expression after another. Strike a pose, with
That's perfect.
with that one there.
Yep.
And that's like a regular museum pose. And when you keep flicking through these, she has a different expression for a different time of a day. And that one, it's like she's on the steady. That one, she's on guard, like bring it. My God. And they're not even trying to push any type of look at that. They're not even trying to push any type of one particular. I mean, look at that. Holy crap, dude.
Her with
Holy
the Rex in the
crow. I
background.
mean,
Let me ask you a question.
it's just so good. I don't know. I love it.
Let me ask you a question with this one now. And we all know you do the chart show and the value of these figures, especially of these Star Wars figures and everything. As good as she is, good as she is, we all know that the Mandalorian Rosario Dawson Ahsoka is right around the corner. Do you think when that one comes out, this one is going to be like old news and kind of pushed to the side, and we'll see her like just around, and we'll just see a overabundance of her all over the place, and then everybody's trying to snatch and grab the Mandalorian version? What's your thoughts on that?
There's not a chance in hell. I mean, that's like saying if they came out with another Rex, this one's going to get pushed aside. I mean, no, not at all. Matter of fact, this one's a Grail. You're going to talk about maybe Grails later, because they'll never do this again. Because they have to do, they're doing Hayden Christensen, they're doing Ewan McGregor, they're doing Tamora Morrison, they're going to do Rosario Dawson. So, this is one and done. This won't be done again. The fact that you're saying it's right on the ass of the other Ahsoka. Everybody's money conscious right now. Every company's money conscious. Every company is trying not to go out of business.
Yeah.
Every company's trying to not keep shit in stock. I mean, that's the reality of it.
Absolutely.
So I don't think they're going to make all, as many of these as we all think. It'll go like any other regular figure, and it'll be in stock like any other regular figure. But you don't got a chance in hell that this will get reissued again. If they do anything with this figure, Disney's going to want them to do Rosario Dawson. I'm pleased that they didn't force Hot Toys' hands to change it now to match all the other ones and the way that they're making them go. But you're never going to get this one again. You're never going to get this head sculpt again. I don't know if this is somebody that they have at Hot Toys or somebody they picked up off the street or some other type of actress to get this look. But I mean, the fact that this just looks absolutely incredible, because you get figures from other companies that, have an animated look, have a clay look, have a toy look, and you can't capture what this figure is, what Hot Toys is able to do with this figure. I was bringing it up on Live and Raw. For those of you in there who didn't catch it yet, make sure you do. But I'm telling you right now, she has expressions in here that are like where she's wondering, And then she's got expressions where she's like, come near me and you're dead. Then she's got, you know, expressions like that where she's, I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know how you could do. I don't know any other figures that you can do this to. You can't do this. I mean, it's just like incredible. So I think, you know, we should eat it up.
Yeah.
It's a Clone Wars Ahsoka. It's an OG Clone Wars Ahsoka. So you're not going to get this one. Remember, this broke the internet.
Yeah.
The Rosario Dawson one broke the internet for a different reason. That's the first time in live action that figure did. But no, I don't think at all that's going to hurt this figure. The only thing that figure is going to do is actually make this figure worth more. Yeah, that's all. Look at that. She's kind of like, he loves me once, he loves me twice. I mean, all these different expressions that you can do is quite. You can't really do that with a plastic piece of crap. You can't really do that with something that just looks like a toy, because then it just looks like a toy. It's kind of like, you know, you could take a little Raggedy Ann doll, and freaking, you know, pose an eye up here or pose an eye up there. I mean, this is a gem. And I tell you what, the other thing I just want to say this, look, I mean, let's be real, guys. You know, so a lot of times we want our shit now. We want it now. We want it now. We want it now. We want it now. They could have waited another year and a half if they were going to make it as good as this. I told people that on my last show. If they would have gave me inside knowledge, if Howard would have called me and showed me pictures and say, listen, Aries, this is the reason why this is held up, because this is how it's going to look. I'll say, hold it up, baby. Because don't rush it out and give me a freaking armorer with Phillips head screws on the backside of the freaking boots. I don't want that kind of crap. I don't need anything that fast where I have to spend my money that fast. Yeah. I've already been waiting for Hot Toys for years, and I'm used to waiting 2-3 years for the damn things. I don't want them to speed up, because let me tell everybody a little bit of secret. You get Hot Toys to speed it up, then you're going to lose the quality of what they do. Absolutely. They could speed it up through mass production. They could speed it up by stopping the hand painting. These head sculpts take 12 days to do. Yeah. 12 days to do. Not 12, not you know, negative 12 seconds like the Hasbro photo real ones that they're putting out. And that's why these look so real. So look, I like this. I appreciate this. And I don't mind waiting if they're going to release a figure that doesn't look like the prototype of that Peacemaker. Yeah, they're not going to give me something like Tony. Everyone got the Tony Stank, and then everyone complained about it. Well, obviously they should have waited even longer for the Tony Stank. And I mean, just look at this. I mean, come on. I mean, come on.
It's amazing.
You know, and like people were saying, I'm going to talk about, you know, about the arms. Yeah, I get worried about that with the Ray too. But you know, it's kind of like, you have to try and take care of these figures. It's kind of like you buy a new car, you buy this, you buy that. I mean, it's a toy. It's gonna wear. It's gonna wear. I just hate to be real. I'm bringing up cars and I'm bringing up other things because unless it's something that's solid steel, you're gonna have to use them or stone. I see you shaking your head there, Lokaloo, up and down. I mean, I just want to point that out. I mean, when you invest in toys,
oh yeah.
It's a goddamn toy. Just want to say that.
It's a toy.
Yeah.
I got the warehouse right here to prove it.
She's gonna have. Aries is right though on that one, because this version eventually, like everything, will sell out. Yeah. And they're not gonna make another Clone Wars. You know what I mean? It's very, very, very unlikely. They're gonna keep. We got the Mando Ahsoka. We've got her Ahsoka show coming. She'll have inevitably her own figure for her show, so on and so forth. And then, you know, when newer collectors come in the game and that's all they're seeing is, you know, live action, and they're going to be like, wow, they made an animated one a few years ago. Wow. And you know what I'm saying? And at that point, that's when this is going to be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I really missed this one. But if you're in the game now's your chance to not miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
How everybody's like, damn, you paid retail for this? Be like, yeah. You know, it's the same story. You know, it goes on. It's been perpetuity. You know, it just always happens. Like, get on.
You don't want to be the guy buying shit backwards. Trust me.
And Hot Toys is great, But when they're really great, they're really great. You know what I mean? And like this one is like one of them where you're like, damn, okay, this one's really, really good. Like,
Yeah,
don't miss
wanted
it type situation.
I just wanted to point out we got 60 people watching and only 16 likes right now. So let's hit that like button, guys. And
Hit that like
Yeah,
button.
man. Hit the like.
Good call,
Like
Maz.
it. Hit the like.
Hit it. Hit it. Oh man.
Let
That's
me
right.
chime in let me chime in real quick and say this.
Yes.
This is a Jedi. This is Ahsoka as a Jedi in training. She's a Padawan, right?
No,
This
she's
is-
she's no longer a Jedi here.
Maz.
Technical.
Maz. This variation is not a Jedi
No,
in training?
this is season 7. She is no Jedi.
She's no Jedi.
Correct.
And
Yeah,
She
watch
has
Clone Wars,
lightsabers.
yes,
Watch
thank
Clone
you.
Wars, son.
Technically,
Lightsaber.
she's a dark Jedi because she still has the lightsabers and she's still using the Force.
Thank
So
you,
Yeah,
Eric.
Anakin gave her those lightsabers. Her
she's
old-
not an actual Jedi.
Now,
but, you know.
Maz,
Spoilers.
semantics aside. Semantics aside. This
Oh,
is
look at that! Look at
the
that! Look at
first
that
time
picture.
we get Ahsoka, right? The first time we get
Yes.
Ahsoka in a figure form. She is going to stand alone. She's more of that blending realism with the animation. You're not going to get that blocky look. Chances are, if Sideshow wanted to, and they gave us a blocky animated style Ahsoka, that'll be the one that everybody wants to chase if they want to get an accurate animated look. But what Hot Toys did here, they gave you something that could blend in well with your existing Star Wars collection.
Mm.
And that right there is good business strategy.
But yes, in season 5, she gets kicked out of the Jedi Council. Spoilers. In season 6, she's vacant, and then season 7, she comes back and she does 1 or 2 tasks for Anakin in the Jedi Council. But that's when she gets the blue lightsabers.
Okay.
I'll
Spoilers.
get there eventually.
Spoilers.
That's that knowledge right there. DJN, thank you with the 199 bomb. He says, I don't collect Star Wars. What? Thank God. But man, it's nice. Hey, yeah, nothing but the truth.
I didn't used to collect Star Wars either, DJN. They got me.
As they will, as they always do.
I was like,
Before
I'm
we
happy
move
with
on,
you.
any more thoughts on this figure?
If you
It's
notice on the
great.
images that they showed her off, one of them they had like a crease on her left elbow,
It's right
and
here.
it was like
It's on that one too.
on that one too, but it wasn't as bad as the other one. So if you filter through it, it's like one of those very dynamic scenes with smoke and fog. This is like the later add-ons, and it was very unsightly. It got me
Right
kind
here?
of worried. No, keep going. That's the right arm, left arm. And I think they removed it if it's not there. Because
No,
it's
it was there. There's one there. You can see it there, but it's not as
not
predominant.
bad. No, because it looked like a pair of jeans. That's how I could describe the wrinkle.
Wow. Maybe I didn't add that one.
Yeah. But
I mean, you can see it right there. I know that's the left arm, but you can see it right there too, though.
Yeah, but that looks kind of natural.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at my arm right now, and I got that grease.
Yeah, just,
right.
just don't bend the shit out of her nonstop,
Right.
and
Like a Spider-Man
take
suit.
care of your figures.
Just like a
Yeah.
Spider-Man suit. You can't leave it like that. You want to take it out of that pose after you're done posing it.
Exactly.
Maybe a couple weeks at max, but also grease her up, protect her body.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I was disappointed though. MRC didn't go over what material her actual dress thing is. He went over the material of every other piece, but not the thing that looks like pleather, which bothered me. I was like, what is that made out of? Damn it, tell me.
I thought most of it was like plastic. You know.
Yeah, I know the boots are pleather. But you got to worry
The
about
hip
that.
sides.
I
Yeah,
thought
the
I
hip
heard
side
about-
was out.
Because that
Correct.
tunic
Right.
there, what is that made out of? Because that's not regular cloth. You said spandex.
No, it's plastic. It's plastic.
Yeah.
And then the front is like a
Very true.
material.
I think it's made out of nanobots that just like
That
continue
Luminar.
to like,
Mhm.
form it. And
Luminar, what's up with you?
Luminar.
Awesome. Well, yeah. I mean, I think you all have great points about that figure. I just think it's a great release. I can't wait to get it. I have 2 of them coming. So I haven't heard anything from Sideshow yet, but I know this is supposed to be kind of like a global release. I know some people have already received shipping notifications, so it looks like it's going to be coming pretty soon. So we'll just have to wait. We'll have to be patient.
I'm gonna check
Brother
my shop
Cousins.
again.
Hot Toys has a freaking Ahsoka.
Hey,
Hot Toys has an Ahsoka now. That's released. Can you believe it?
that's an amazing. It's amazing. It's a good
We got
time.
a Rex and we got an Ahsoka. We
SB.
got a Cody.
Good time. Good time to be alive. All right. So next up, we're gonna talk about Gilgamesh. Let me add it to the stream. Boom. Personally, I don't care. I really don't. I mean, you know what? And the thing is, sad part is when Athena was when Athena was announced, I was saying I was like, it'd be nice if we get Gilgamesh at least to go along with her, just so she can have a companion for those that are gonna get Athena. I'm gonna get Athena because I love Angelina Jolie. That woman is perfection. I love. So is my wife, but I love Angelina Jolie. So I'm definitely gonna be getting that figure. I want to get this one too. But this may not be something I rush and get. This may be something that I will eventually get. Like if I have a bunch of sideshow points or points from any other store, I'll just go and grab it. I don't like the fact that he doesn't have any accessories, but then again, I ask myself, if he had accessories, what accessories would he have? So I don't know. I'm gonna go with you, Anthony, on this one. What is your thoughts on this piece?
Well, as you know, I made a quick video on it earlier yesterday. I think yesterday. I don't know. Look, the head sculpt is great, top notch.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't expect anything less though. Hot Toys is really good at nailing head sculpts, especially Asian head sculpts. They really do. Like everyone we've seen, phenomenal. So no question about it. Sculpt is 10 out of 10. Obviously no accessories. He doesn't have anything. I'm a little perturbed by the price tag. I don't think 270s with nothing. As I said in my video, even Athena comes with more things. Cosca Reeves, Sylvie, Fennec Shan, these are all at a $270 price point.
Yes.
Coming with a bunch of stuff. He comes with nothing. I know he's supposed to not have anything, but then the price I think should reflect that. You know what I mean? This also wasn't a very well received movie, so I was pretty shocked that they even made this.
Right.
But then kind of not, because I know this is not every hot toy is made for our demographic either.
Yeah.
This is going to sell very well overseas. And then what's going to happen is if you want it, you wait, because it's going to be cheap. It's going to be discounted. And I'm not even talking Sideshow. You can probably pick this up overseas much, much cheaper down the road. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this is a must-have figure. A lot of reasons, right? But overall, no, the sculpt's great. So that's what I'm judging. But then as a consumer, I'm like, am I going to spend $300 on a figure for just the head sculpt? Because that's really what you're doing. After tax, shipping, 3 bills, when, I'm not even a big fan. Even if I enjoy the MCU stuff, which I do for the most part, it's like there's too many other great things coming, where I'm like, this is a dud, bro, for me. Like, again, the sculpt's phenomenal. So if you're wanting to pick this up to, add to your MCU line, get some Eternals, sweet. But I would wait until this thing's discounted. I mean, unless you want to drop 3 bills,
Yeah.
Seems a little too high.
I agree. I think it's a little too pricey. And overall, I think the head sculpt is nice, but you know how you have some figures in your collection that are great and they're great to look at and you can pose them. And some figures I consider fun figures. You just have a lot of fun. Like if you're just looking at Ahsoka's going to look like a real fun figure. You can have her post up effects, all that. She's fun. Then you have some figures that are just great museum pieces to themselves. I think this falls in the line of that, but it is kind of boring. And then the movie was also kind of boring. So I don't know.
But it is Don Lee. Like, it is Don Lee. Like,
that is Don Lee.
I watched him in Train to Busan, the zombie movie. I love that movie.
He was great. Dude, I forgot he was in that. That's right.
Yeah. So if I can kit bash and use this head sculpt to do some crazy stuff and get some blood everywhere, and like, that'd be cool. But again, it's just, for me, it's a pass, man. It's just, I feel like this should have been at least like 220.
I agree. Totally agree. Maz, what is your thoughts?
I think the figure looks great. I'm concerned that he looks like he's single jointed in the elbows. I seem to be the only one that notices these things because I pose them a lot, I guess. But I don't see any poses where they test that joint at all. It looks like they're just doing very basic joint work there with the elbows. So most likely single jointed. But this figure is too little, too late, man. This figure should have been released last year, or at least announced, I should say. And it just seemed to come out of left field and like just nothing to coordinate with. Not even Thena, because she'd already been announced. And then again, I agree with Anthony with this price tag is just insanity incarnate. I mean, it doesn't help that gas is so expensive right now. I mean, but I mean, where does that end? Where does it stop playing with the price of the figures? Because at this price, it's going to be a peg warmer. I mean, I actually enjoyed the movie. Not it wasn't my favorite by far, but I enjoyed the movie, and I'm just sad to see it get received this poorly. Just due to it seems like just lazy marketing on the toy front side of it. Just really bad marketing. The only thing it was current with it was Marvel Legends. Really, everything else seems to be just out there. So.
Shout out, we had 70 in the chat. Thank you so much. Remember, hit that like button, please.
Yeah, we are less than 50% of the likes that we have people watching. Let's get on it.
Get on it. I'm gonna skip around real quick. Aries, no, you're not a big Marvel guy, but what is your thoughts on this figure?
No, I actually love Marvel. I just I'm not big at all at collecting it because I'll go down a rabbit hole and I'll go broke. And then I'll go bankrupt. Right. No, I think this is phenomenal. Honestly, that's my opinion. I mean, the head sculpt is the reason we collect hot toys. Remember, folks, head sculpts. I think this is money. Honestly, not for me, obviously, because I don't collect Marvel, and I'm not going down that hole. And no, I have not seen the movie, but I've seen the previews and scanned through and that type of thing. And this is hot. And I don't know. I have a little bit of a different opinion. I don't think that 270 is anything to squawk at right now in this day and age. And the price of gas is going up. It's $8 a gallon or over in California. Whew. I could tell you right now, with all the manufacturing companies I deal with, and I deal with a ton, every day of the week, there's a lot of things that are going up and a lot of things that are going to go up. So I feel bad if people won't spend 270 on this, because that means they're not going to spend it on a bunch of others that are coming out that are going to have this price point, because that's the future of what we're looking at here.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I was going to just comment. By the time this thing comes out, 270 is going to be the price of a tank of the gas.
Well,
yeah, but for 270, you got all these other new releases that come with a bunch of stuff.
I mean, it's not going to go back to $2 for a gallon of milk, and it's not going to sadly go back to $2 a gallon for gas. I just and these aren't going to go back to $200. That's just the reality. There's an increase. That's what we're all involved here. But honestly, the paintwork on this, I don't exactly know how they did the body, but I think this looks good, but not for me. Yeah. But the head sculpt, man, is money. But so I'm happy for those that are Eternal fans or MC fans that want to get another one. And the other thing that I just have a different opinion on, I am not surprised that this came out with a movie that was It's kind of hard to gauge movies with the whole new world anyway. Not everybody, no matter what anyone tells you, not everybody is going out to these events. Not everybody is not wearing masks. It doesn't have the mass raids to these events as we once had, and I don't think it ever will again, because the world has changed. We got to put that into consideration. So Hot Toys is going to be putting out, let me tell you, a lot of figures. They already have 26 Marvel figures, now 27 on pre-order for 2023. Expect a ton more. I'm not convinced that they're even done with this movie, to be honest with you. It's Marvel. They'll put them out, but that's why I've been warning people on Star Wars. It's going to break. There's going to be a lot of stuff that gets announced. Trust me.
I believe it. Shout out to Joey Sabano. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for the $2 bomb. Says hello to everybody. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh man. Closing this out with you. Definitely Lou. What is your thoughts on this figure? You getting it? You adding this to your collection, brother?
I'm gonna have to talk to the missus about this one, just because the previous figure that we got, Angelina Jolie, she's one of those figures you can't say no to.
I said
You really can't. You really can't. If you enjoy the actor and you enjoy this specific character in the film, like honest to God, that like out of the entire film, Angelina Jolie's character was one of my favorite characters
Mine
and
too.
the one that sold it for me because she's the deadliest out of all of them.
Yes.
And that's without control. You know what I mean? It's like she's precise and everything that she does is just having the will to determine who's a friend and who's not. You know what I mean? Now, this is a perfect companion piece to it and nothing more, but it's Don Lee's official head, and that's is the driving force where I'm gonna just buy the head sculpt if I can't get the figure. Because Don Lee is Don Lee, man. If you're into his films, it's Don Lee. That's like you having an actual official Bruce Lee head sculpt of your favorite, film, and just like, yeah, that's Bruce Lee's head sculpt. You want that. This is Don Lee's head sculpt. You want that.
Yes.
So I'll leave it at that because I know there's more topics to talk about. And for me, it's not a buy unless you want Don Lee's head sculpt. And there's gonna be people that's gonna part it out, but for what you get, it's just a companion piece. It's really just a companion piece. But for the price tag, everything goes up. I remember when candy bars were 50 cents. Now you can't get a candy bar for more than like what, $3 for a candy bar, I mean, just some spots.
Right.
So, you just gotta know what you want in your collection. Not every If you're a hoarder and you need to collect everything, you're completist. Let me change the words. If you're a completist, you're gonna get this. You have a right to voice your opinion when it comes to pricing and stuff like that because you do collect everything. Me, I, I, I pick apart the collection. You know what I mean? I want what I want represented on my shelves. You know.
Absolutely. I can't remember because I'm sleep deprived. Maz, did we skip you? Did you?
no, man. I was talking about
No,
the
we're
the
good.
single jointed elbows, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
that's-
making sure because I'm a little out of my mind.
No, that's another
Anyway.
thing I want to mention. This
Yeah.
entire figure is pleather.
Hmm.
That's another issue. That's 303 or that pleather solution that
Yeah.
that you need to like maintain the suit. This suit is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like the Spider-Man suits, maybe it's a godsend and it'll be good. But the way it looks and the way it
Crease
looks
is
like
gonna
it
be
moves
crazy.
pieces, oh my god, it looks like a nightmare, a pleather nightmare.
Mm. Yeah, I think this is a figure that you would get and just mainly, honestly, if I want this pair and I'm going to get it because I love Marvel. I still collect a lot of MCU. I think this pair would be enough. It would be interesting to see what they would do with like, I forget the little girl's name. I forget her name.
Cersei.
What was it? What was it again?
Cersei, wasn't it?
Cersei. Yeah, Cersei.
Xerxes.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with her figure and yeah, but I don't know if I would go deep on this line, but these two right here for sure. But yeah, I would probably just have him in a real like just in a real cool pose. No, nothing too restricted, anything like that, and just leave it at best. But yeah, that head sculpt is amazing and it's almost
Oh,
undeniable.
Sprite. You're right. It was Sprite. Who was
Sprite.
Cersei then?
Sprite. I thought it was something like that.
My
Sprite.
bad. There's somebody who said Cersei and it stuck in my head. But who was Cersei then? Cersei was one of them.
Xerxes is the one I think was the one that had his own island with he controls people's will,
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
That's
No,
Xerxes.
that's Druid. I think that's Druid.
That's Druid.
Yeah, that was Druid. Cersei, I
Look,
think,
there's
was
too
one of the
many of them.
females.
I can't even keep counting. I don't think Marvel
It's like-
Hot is going to do all of them.
It's
No,
like
but Omar was right. There was
20
Sprite, man. I lost points on that one. That sucks.
Alright.
I watched it for
Miles.
30 minutes and turned it off.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
that's like
for
the
me,
general.
I couldn't get into it. I was really bored and was not Jack.
I did other
Kirby's
things. And when it got
Eternals
interesting, I paid attention. When it wasn't interesting, I looked at whatever other things I was doing.
No,
Black hair girl, that was Cersei. Okay.
right.
Okay.
Thanks, Ashley.
All right. So
Cut that
Jazz Inc. died. So Yost, if you guys don't know, Jazz Inc., they're a company that do dioramas. They do a lot of Star Wars dioramas. They've now been officially licensed by Warner Brothers, so they're now doing a lot of Batman stuff as well. They had plans to do the 2022 Batmobile, which kind of got not debunked, but kind of got pushed to the side a little bit because Hot Toys was like, "Hey, we're doing ours." So Yost had to make a decision. It looks like he's still going to be making it. He put out a video today talking about it, and looks like we're gonna get this. And he made some good points. He's gonna offer this now in a signature. It's gonna be a signature version where you can get his signature and his dad's signature on it, and some more goodies, RC equipped with smoke, all kinds of stuff. Maz, I'm gonna go to you on this. What is your thoughts on that?
Well, he also mentioned it would be numbered, that series, so it'd be a numbered signed series. What he was also about is that it's not too far-fetched for it to be equipped out with actual radio control components, considering the chipset used for the audio and the smoke exhaust is already in place, which is apparently you would just need to add an engine to that and connect it to the chip and be able to radio control the car around. He's going $14.99 on this car is what he's going to be selling it for, with $100 deposit, which he hasn't put it up for pre-order just yet, if I understand correctly. But you'll also be able to choose between a clean version and the dirty version that you see here. So that's pretty cool too, which Hot Toys is not going to offer you. You can get one or nothing or both, or excuse me, one or nothing, not both. In fact, and this is gonna be contention because Anthony and I just keep coming to blows about this. I think Hot Toys was just pulling our chain, and if they do it, it won't be until the second movie. It's not coming out now. So this is gonna be your only option for this year. For right now, is the Jazz Inc. one. Now, I don't personally own any Jazz Inc., so I can't attest to their quality. I know Lou's got the Jazz Inc. Iron Scavenger. Doc Smizzle, who's not here, has a Jazz Inc. Land Speeder, and he seems to love that. But I don't personally have any Jazz Inc. So
I have the Millennium Falcon cockpit. I think it's one of a kind. I think it's a work of art. It's one of my most prized possessions in my collection. And with that said, I know some people have had problems with some Jazz Inc. pieces, especially earlier iterations of those pieces. I know Denobi is one. He was the early adopter of the Justice League mobile, and I think his is falling apart a little bit from what I've seen. It's kind of sucks. I know some people had some problems with the Millennium Falcon cockpit itself, which same one I just said I loved, and that had many iterations of it. It was one version that had screws actually in front of it, and I know that was like very, very, very unsightly to a lot of people as well. So I know that's the thing, but it's funny that Yost kind of like fired some shots at Hot Toys today,
and Queen Studios.
It was pretty funny, the shots he fired. I mean, it has me sitting back looking like this.
Well, if a company just came and trashed you and tried to pull all your business out from underneath you because they can, are you going to be able to take the high road, or are you going to let it get the better of you and fire some shots? I mean,
he should fire some shots.
I don't fault him for firing shots.
I want to go to Anthony. I want to go to you on this because I know you have an opinion.
I don't think that was very wise to do. Personally, he should not be messing with stuff that.
Hold on. I just want to say it again. I just want to say what he said because it's just so funny to me. He said, "Yeah, he's thinking about making a 1989 Batmobile. That would be better than the plasticky, inaccurate version that Hot Toys put out. Plasticky, inaccurate." So I'm sorry. Continue. I just like saying that.
No, listen, I appreciate with what he's doing, but it's not, from everything I've seen, it's not the best. I mean, the paint apps don't look that good. The crooked lines, there's problems. There's iterations, right? He's got to go through another generation and then another generation. Like we've had that happen. Like imagine if you bought this, like other people bought other versions, and you're like, oh man, this sucks. But wait, we made another one. We altered it a little bit better, so the new customers get the better version. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, that was like a little bit of a. Now I get it in the beginning, right? He's just doing dioramas, stuff like that. I kind of understand that your Falcon cockpit. It's essentially just a guy, right? Having a passion project. So you're like, hey, this is cool. I'll get this. This would be really cool for my Hot Toys. You know what I mean? And you know that going into it. But now, as far as DC's concerned, he's licensed.
Right.
So you need to be at a licensed level quality that's consistent across the board. I don't want to buy one that's better than the one that you bought. That's not fair to you.
Right.
You know, and vice versa. Do you see what I'm saying?
Great
so
point.
I don't think he's ready to be calling shots like that at people. So it's just, for me, it's a little, because listen, Hot Toys is probably going to put it out. I know Maz will butt heads forever on it. Maybe they're bluffing, maybe they're not.
You got another week before you owe me an intro. That's all we're saying, man.
That's all right, man. That's cool. That's what I do. But listen, even if Hot Toys doesn't, Queen's dropping one.
Yeah.
Right? And at the end of the day, are you going to purchase something from some guy on the internet that you have? Do you just have undying allegiance to? Because if Queen drops one for half the price and it's amazing, what do you do? What do you do?
Queen,
are we talking about the same Queen Studios?
You think Queen Studios would drop it for half the price? I mean, their stuff is pretty pricey, right?
Maybe 500 less. 500 still 500, bro. That's the Batman Deluxe.
They're selling their 1/6 figures for is $500 less than that car.
I'm just saying. You get a DeLorean for $700-800.
Right.
So they bring out another vehicle for around that price point. That's almost less, like half, right? So I'm just looking at it through that perspective. Are you just a super fanboy of him to where you want to have his signature and his dad's signature like on a vehicle? Like, I don't. Yeah, that's neat, I guess, but do you understand what I'm saying? Is it going to be great though?
Most people aren't going to do that. They're not going to.
That's what I'm saying. You're fan, like you're a fan of
I
him.
don't think there's a whole other tier. I think that's just what he's offering to just kind of help the exclusivity along.
Well, sure, and I appreciate the exclusiveness of it, right? I like how he said that because I watched the video this morning too. I like the diorama stuff. I just don't think he should be going after stuff that Hot Toys has done or was going to do, because then he got his name noticed. They were going to do the Vulture, they scrapped it, so he did it. They were going to do 66 Batmobile, they scrapped it, so he did it. They were going to do Ray's Speeder, they scrapped it, he did it. You see the pattern here? So it's like you got to be a little, I would say, be a little cautious, because Howard Chan don't play around. That's all I'm saying. So you're a competitor now. Regardless of how big or small you may or may not be, you are still a competitor now, and Hot Toys doesn't want competitors. Never mind the fact that, Queen's doing something and J&D might be doing, you know what I'm saying? So the point is there's going to be options. And I know that if all five of us on this panel right now, and it's out for sale, and we all picked up this 2022 Batmobile from Hot Toys, all five of our Batmobiles will be the same.
Yep.
Across the board.
Right.
So that's my only concern. But if we flip that, and all five of us right now buy this version, Maz's is maybe fucked up, or his paint app's a little weird, or Ares's might have you know what I'm saying? So then is that fair? Is that fair that we all spent the same amount of money?
Well, Hot Toys has that same quality control issue. I mean, look at the was it Mark 47 Iron Man? It came with a whole bunch of paint defects that people were sending. I know Nate was sending his back 8 times because of the paint defects, Luke?
There are occasions, yes.
But see, you're talking a figure versus a vehicle.
Yeah,
that's the price. That's my only point. Anthony that it's about the whole thing about the price difference too. Like, I think some things for $800 would be a little more forgivable than $1,500, and you're getting janky. Because look, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this. My cockpit is great, but I can see where the lines in the actual on the dash of the cockpit that are hand painted, and some stuff is a little jaggedy. I can see that, but then I got to look at it and be like, okay, this is a hand painted thing. This is something that's not. It's not a mass produced thing.
Jay, I love you to death, man. And if you made this Batmobile because you're my friend, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, you're making this. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do 1,500. I'll be like, damn, but the Hot Toys one's like 8, bro. I gotta.
Of course.
I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
Right.
He's licensed now, so you have to uphold that standard now. If you're licensed, if this was not a licensed vehicle, cool, badass.
Right.
But you're licensed, so people are gonna expect and I believe his intentions are pure, and he wants to deliver that.
Yeah.
But you have to really prove that, right? Especially at that price point. That's all I'm saying.
I totally agree. Carlos, thank you for the $10 bomb. He said Jazz Inc. is hit or miss. Most lacking quality. The Falcon cockpit alone is horrible. The whole 89 Batman remark is dumb. The only vehicle he's made literally falls apart. Wow, that
He's not wrong.
yeah.
I thought he's
I mean,
he's
it
made
did kinda
multiple
fall
vehicles though,
apart.
hasn't he? He's made the JL Batmobile, and he's made the Landspeeder from Star Wars that I know of. Those are vehicles.
Yeah, but that doesn't look that good
I'm just saying he's made at least 2 that I know of. I haven't been
so
keeping up
far.
with
But
them,
that like just came out. I mean, I get it. That's kind of a smaller one. It is technically a vehicle, yes, but
Yeah.
the big vehicles, the big ones, it's like I hope he does great, but I want him to really. I want the quality to be across the board.
Right.
That's what I'm
Pedro
saying.
here is saying Warner Brothers has to improve the quality as well for these Batmobiles. So maybe we'll get the quality that we want for the price. I mean, I'm not even if
hope.
Jazz Inc.'s made this, if Hot Toys made it, I'd be buying the Hot Toys one because I can't afford the Jazz Inc.'s. I mean, I'm just be realistic.
Yeah.
So I'd buy the Hot Toys one. But I'm still not happy with Hot Toys sitting there smacking the little man who's just trying to make his little mark in the world. And they currently, according to Jost, did not have the license for this vehicle as far as his talking with Warner Brothers. Now, I don't know about intercorporation dialogue, but I'm just saying what he's told us, that Warner Brothers had no deal with Hot Toys. They had a deal with Queen Studios, though, for China-only distribution of a Batmobile. So,
Well, I will tell you that this has happened before with Howard Chan, where he went and got the Warner Brothers license from Warner Brothers Japan. And then Warner Brothers USA was like, what? And then that was already done. So they're not going to, you know what I'm saying? So who he's communicating with is just Warner Brothers USA, and they don't know. And according to them, they're like, no, we don't have anybody else, bidding for the license or this or this or that. Or
wouldn't the same people that told him about the China license for Queen Studios probably know the Hot Toys license as well?
I don't know who his connects are, who he communicate. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, none of us really know. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
Nobody knows.
He's right. Look, I love what he's doing. It's just, if you're fully licensed, I want like some good shit. And it's bad. It's just, I think it's bad timing. Because he asked everybody last week, should I go through with this? I don't think he should. I don't think he should for this particular vehicle, personally, just because you're going to have Queen doing it.
Yeah.
And quite possibly Hot Toys doing it.
Yep.
So then of course, people are going to go with what they know. The vast majority of collectors know what Hot Toys is.
All right, Carlos, thank you for the $2 bomb. He said Queen Studios said their vehicles are priced similar to Hot Toys. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Want to go to Loco Lou? What do you think about this, brother?
Well, first and foremost, Jazz Inc. is showing us a product. Granted, he had some bumps down the road. And this is prior to him acquiring a WB license, right? So that means he's going to get that WB money. So that means factories versus whatever he was doing prior, right? So that means things can get better. Iron Scavenger, I got the second run, but people who got the first run don't complain about it. Ask Lael. He has his first run. He wouldn't trade it for the second one either. So, but then again, that's a figure versus a vehicle. Now, Queen announced that they're doing theirs. They didn't tease a photo and didn't give us a date, it's coming soon or anything like that. Queen Studios announced we are doing this, still to be determined what date, price tag, whatever, but we're doing it. Right? That's a legitimate announcement. Hot Toys just said, look at this Batmobile. And it's the same image. Hold on, Maz. You had your chance. You're gonna get your chance. Let me speak.
Go ahead. I wasn't trying to contradict you or anything.
Dude, I know. But dude, it's literally the same image, right? With Batman in front of it, that they just removed Batman and the lighting was tweaked a little bit. Right? Now you can say that was photoshopped, you can say it wasn't not, you can say that this was physical or not. I'm not denying that if it was physical or not. I'm just saying it's the same image. You got the same rear end shot, You don't got no side shots. You got no front shots, no over the head shots, no interior. You only got the engine. And that, to me, that's not promoting that you're going to do it. When you say you're going to do it, you have tons of photos, just like any other Hot Toys announcement. This is going to be coming. We don't have a price tag. We don't know nothing. We only have tons of photos to look at. Kind of like what happened with Don Lee just now, right? We saw him. He was like, "Oh, Hot Toys announced this. You see all the photos and stuff like that. There's no price yet. We had to wait." Once the price was announced, we already knew, and then boom, it was up for pre-order. Am I wrong, guys?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Because this is what I would do if I was Howard Chan. Seriously. Let him start production. He's midway into production. He's securing deposits. Then I'm going to drop the Batmobile. So let's say this happens. Seriously. I mean, then what happens? You see what I'm saying?
No, I get you. And but the thing is, Hot Toys can do that. Hot Toys can do that. And now, let me say this. I could technically speak for everybody else here. If we had to choose between a Queen Studios, Hot Toys, and a Jazz Inc., it would come to what we want to display, what we're going to use. Are we going to use the lights and sounds? Are we going to use the smoke features? Are we going to drive this around like a RC, or are we just going to display it and have it, just look good? You get what I'm saying? It comes down to what you want represented on your shelf, and is it affordable? Can you get the same representation on your shelf with the one that costs the least and still get the best of the best?
That's my whole, you know what
I
mean?
And I get you. No, I completely get you. But Hot Toys needs to say, yeah, this is coming out. I got photos besides a rear end of a car.
Right, or they're waiting. Specifically, that's a shark move. And that's a Howard Chan move.
They've done it with Loki.
They've done it a couple of times. So that's why I'm like, what if they drop that though? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a business move, man. That's smart. That's what you do to your competitor. And now all these people that have pre-ordered are freaking out because this one looks phenomenal. It's half the price. Now what do? You see where I'm saying? That's where I'm just looking through consumer points.
I'm with you there. Similar points, and I agree with you. But this is why I'm not pulling the trigger on anything. See, a lot of these things aren't going to be released until way later
anyway.
And then we still are in the middle of a pandemic. We're still in the middle of it worldwide. You know what I mean? So,
and it's worse over there right now in China.
Exactly.
It's like as bad as it was in Wuhan.
Slowdowns on factories. We don't know how their economy is over there on the other side of the world. If people are laid off, whatever their situation is, economically, we don't know what's happening over there. We know our gas prices is going up. We know regular raw materials is going up. So if everything's going up on our end, we can't imagine what's going over there because we're getting our stuff from over there. They're making it.
Yeah.
So, we have to be more strategic with our money and what we want to do with our collection and representation. So I say play the waiting game. This is chess you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So right now, just like you had earlier, brother cousins, Jay, can you please put up that popcorn meme real quick? Can you put that popcorn meme real quick? Come on. Do it for Loco.
I want to know where that Wizard Loki is at the Hot Toys.
There we go. That's me right now. That's me right now. I'm like Jay, waiting. I'm waiting.
That's us.
I'm enjoying this.
And that's what it is. Carlos, thank you once again for the $5 bill. He dropping these bombs tonight, brother. He said having a WB license doesn't automatically make you great at paint application. If it's, I guess what he's trying to say, if it sucks, it sucks. Sorry. Yep. Like I said, me personally, looking at this piece right here, I think it looks phenomenal with the exhaust shooting out in the back, all the flames. That shit looks amazing to me.
Oh, it looks great. It looks phenomenal. There's no doubt.
But like you said, but Anthony, I agree with you on this. We want that same quality replicated. That quality, the QC needs to be handled. It needs to. We definitely, if everybody's paying $1,500, the fact that some people got different versions and variations, that sucks. That's just bad business.
That's all I'm saying. I'm going off a track record. You have a company who's releasing multiple products that each individual who purchased has a different experience with the same product repeatedly. So that's a fact. That's not an opinion, right? We all know that. Like some people say I got my Justice Mobile and it's amazing. Other people are like, dude, this thing's a piece of shit. It's falling apart. So there's a track record here. So that's where I'm saying. So you have a track record. You're going to do this, and then you have known companies that are going to do it. Be careful. And as a consumer, like Local Lou said, wait, because we don't know what else is coming. We know for a fact Queen's doing it, and we haven't seen it yet. So let's, wait. If you really want this Batmobile, wait, and then, make your decision then. You know what I'm saying?
This is good for the collector. And that's what everybody has to understand. This is good for us. This is good. We have a company. We got companies fighting over properties, fighting over intellectual properties. This is great. We're only going to get great pieces out of this. It's like the money.
Free entertainment.
There you go. Aries, I want to go to you. I know you've been waiting. Sorry about that, brother. What are your thoughts on this piece?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and I might surprise some of you with this. I don't fear anyone except God. That's the truth.
There you go.
And kudos to this guy here, Jazz Inc. If he wanted to go after Hot Toys, because certainly he got a lot of marketing out of it with all you guys talking about it. So a lot of people know that it's out, and that's a marketing strategy right there. And I wouldn't, I respect Howard Chan. I love Hot Toys. I wouldn't run away from him. I wouldn't be bullied by anybody, to be quite honest with you. So good for him. I mean, he's putting it out there that a message that he thinks his product is going to be better, and whether it's the truth or not, I don't know. But certainly, some people are going to take that and think about it. And for me, I'll be honest with you. I have a local hardware store close to me. I have a lot of local gift shops. I can run out to Walmart. Sometimes I got to run out to Walmart to get stuff, but sometimes I just put more money in the local guy, the local girl, because I want to put my money to them so they can survive. So for me, on some stuff, like something like this, I have no problem if I got to pay $300-400 more to go support Jazz Inc. or something like that to help this guy out. But I mean, I don't collect these type of things, to be quite honest with you. But kudos to him for having the balls to go out and say something and getting people to talk about it. I've only heard personally positive things about Jazz Inc. in the past. They seem to make great. I've seen your review, Brother Cousins. I've seen the Man of Hot Collectibles review on that cockpit for the Millennium Falcon when it comes to Star Wars, the other Star Wars stuff. And all I hear is positive stuff about this guy. So, I love all the companies. I think all these companies are good. You talk about Queen, King, Jack Studios, Ace Studios, whatever they are, Viper Studios, this one, that one. So they're all fantastic, and anything that's going to make Hot Toys or any other company jump out of their skin and try and step up their game because other people are stepping up their game, or they're saying that something is plasticky, I think it's good, because then everyone's starting to jump up their game, and it's all good for us. But I'm not always looking for the cheapest price, to be honest with you. I'm really not. Yeah. I'm looking to support who and what I want to support. So for me, if I was collecting this, I can care less if Hot Toys was $600. I'd probably go with this guy on this just for certain reasons to help the little guy get up there. But that's just me. I don't do that all the time. Sometimes I got to go to Walmart, and I do. Sometimes I've got to go to Costco, and I do. But sometimes I go to the local convenience store and spend 3 times as much money, which I do. Yeah. And do that to make it go around. So, I wouldn't be scared about these. I listen to what all you guys are saying. At first, I just want to say it all makes sense to me, and I think everyone's right. No one's wrong. Just for me, I wouldn't back down. I wouldn't be so worried. Sometimes when you worry about every move and you're trying to combat with Hot Toys or someone that's a giant like that, or sometimes you just gotta throw out your haymaker and make some noise and that. But I personally, I've only heard positive things about this company. I just want to go ahead and say that. That's it.
Yeah, and I agree to that too. Carlos with the $20 bomb. Once again, thank you so much for the generosity, brother. He said also this whole nice nice, and he's a small business, bro. Get out of here. 100 pre-orders is 150,000, not including the other products. Get out of here with this whole he's small business. We should not be okay with bad quality and so much. And I think that's what Anthony is coming from with that. And I agree about that. I totally agree with that. I just hope that with WB, now that he has the backing from WB, the stuff that was going on before will be remedied. And because they have to approve these products, so they're not going to let a bunch of shitty stuff come out. So, well, who knows? But I'm
just saying we don't know.
We don't know.
Well, Calvin Williams here is talking while you guys are while Aries is going. He says, speaking of quality control, just got my bat pod. Arrived with the cannon broken after being asked to glue it by Sideshow. Offered a $25 credit. Then the screws don't work on the knee pads. Asked to glue them also by Sideshow. And then he also says he does own 2 Justice Mobiles with the added kit for one. Had a leaning cannon issue. Joss replaced it. No questions asked. Otherwise, no issues. So there's somebody else who's got Sideshow or Hot Toys and Jazz Inc. stuff in hand. Now I have none of this in hand. I have no dog in this fight, but I just want people to be as informed as possible. So
absolutely,
that's my thing.
One other
absolutely.
And one other thing, I think every company goofs up, right? I mean, if you want to talk about companies where you have things that fail, just talk about the General Grievous from Sideshow.
Yeah. Does anybody own that?
I mean, sometimes it happens, So.
I tried to wake people off when they announced it, but nobody listened to me and bought it anyway.
Yeah.
Ashley Chase, thank you so much.
Dude, that's awesome. Look at that sticker.
Thank you for that super. I didn't even know I had super.
I want to know what that hippo's doing though, because it's like a cyborg hippo with like a rocket on his head, and something's jettisoning out. Grabbing.
That Grievous is a grail, man. That Grievous is a grail. It's a grail of trash, baby. You know
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. I hope he does well is all I'll say. I only say it because I saw what happened to QMX and I saw what happened to Enter Bay, and that was all Howard Chan's doing. So, and those guys are bigger than Jazz Inc. So
Aries
I'm looking at it through a business point of view, bro, not a consumer.
Yeah.
So as a shark, I'm gonna eat the guppies, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Howard Chan is a shark.
Yes,
like Shark Tank
all day.
That show.
So
yes, he is.
Yeah,
Aries does have the best hat game in the community. We got to give it to him.
Drink to that.
Absolutely.
You have to wonder.
Thank you.
Does he iron his hats from a distance?
Do I steam them? You have to wonder.
Yeah, you have to wonder. Does he do it with a lightsaber?
He steams the hats.
Just
a great mystery. We'll have to see.
Oh man, and Carlos is back with another.
Hey, Carlos.
Carlos, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have 2 steak dinners on Carlos tonight. Thank you so much, brother.
Oh man,
Sister, your bad part have some issues. Fair. How about Ray 400 for 425 for Ray Speeder arriving broken in half? Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about that for a minute because Justin unboxed it and the shit was broken and he doesn't even mention it in his video.
Really?
Yeah, you watch it happen. Oh, it's fine. Like, get the hell out of here. If you're gonna review it, say, oh well, you know what? It came broken. Here, he showed it, but he blew it off like it was no big deal. I'm like, okay, it may not be no big deal for you, but what if
that's somebody's only $500?
Right? Literally, go watch Justin's
follow that
video.
up with what happened with that. Yeah, definitely. Do your due diligence as a streamer, in my opinion. But I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's dishonest.
That's his thing. It's his stream.
Sorry. Fact though, you opened it up, you do the review, it came broken, and you shrug it off like it's no big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Sorry, there's integrity there.
Yeah, and that's business.
It is. I didn't even know that thing was the Ray Speeder was shipping. I thought it would.
Go watch his video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, it was broke, and
like I said, all I can say from my experience with Yost and Jazz Inc. was very positive. I did feel that we waited a long time for the cockpit, but we were waiting for all those. I was on the back end, so I think I got the best version of the cockpit because I was like one of the in that run of pre-orders, I was like one of the last people to get it. So I actually benefited from that.
you see that?
So in my eyes, the piece is great. I never had any problems.
Bring up the SJC's comment here. SJC 360. No, about that. SJC 360.
Oh, I see.
Right above the JC you got selected.
Oh, okay.
Bought
What
a
is it?
I'll let you read it. Sure.
Oh, bought a Batmobile on eBay. It arrived broken. Rushed out to Yoast, and he wanted to fix it, even though I didn't buy it from him. Look, I think the guy's a great guy. I do.
Me too.
But going back to what Anthony was saying, being a great guy and giving great customer service, if the product is not that good, I mean, that good personality in business, it's not it doesn't work like that. It's all about your product and standing by your product. But I don't know. Some people have had good. They've had good experiences like me, and other people have had bad, obviously. But I think
that's what I'm saying. It's too chaotic. It needs to have. It needs to be streamlined, and hopefully, like you guys are saying, with the Warner Brothers license, do they back him on that to where there's a high level of quality control that has to be approved? Every single batch has to be approved. Is that going to happen? That's a tedious process. I don't know.
I think that he, personally, I think that he bit off more than he can chew, especially with the Falcon cockpit, because he was kind of saying, he was like, it's a reason why with the Falcon cockpit, he was like, it was a reason why the big boys stepped down from it, and he took a huge undertaking. Yeah. So I think, he just totally bit off more than he could chew with it. But now I think he has more help. I think the company is growing. So, hey, like I said, I think Ari said it best. This is good for us, regardless. It is good.
Oh, yeah.
It's good for the collector. So, because it'd be great to see them step it up, and then they give us these great pieces that nobody.
I want to see him be amazing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I'm just looking at it from a consumer standpoint and a business standpoint. But I agree with Aries. Like, there's, don't be bullied and intimidated, but also don't bite off more than you can chew, though, at the same time, just to be safe. Because then what happens to you, and then what happens to all your customers who've pre-ordered and invested into you, and then shit goes tits up. Then what do?
Basically, don't bark up the wrong tree.
That's all I'm saying. Just be cautious, but still, know how to fight. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Know how to fight and know your enemy. Because make no mistake, the other competition is your enemy. They don't want you to succeed just as much as you don't want them to succeed. Like you said, it's the difference between being a nice guy and doing business. They don't mix. They don't mix in that respect.
Okay, I think I got one more from Carlos on this, and then we're going to wrap up. He said, you're paying for it. I guess that's response to the other guy. Wow. You're paying $1,250, $1,500 per product, and you're
customer service.
Yeah. I mean, good point. It's a good point.
Yeah, I paid $700 for a 3D printer, and they just kind of told me to bugger off, and
Well, it happens all the time. I watched Jay's video, right, with your Terminator arm.
Yeah, look what
Blitzway's like, Google a manual and try to figure it out and fix it yourself.
Like, what?
All that was missing from that sentence was, go find and Google it. Fuck boy. Bye.
Right? That's essentially what Blitzway told you.
Right.
And it's like, what the hell?
Like, come on.
So I get it. Everybody screws up and whatever's, but just, as a consumer, just wait, because there's more shit coming. Absolutely. There isn't at least one more Batmobile guaranteed to come out, possibly two. So,
that's right. That's right.
If you're cool with it, buy it. I'm sure it's going to be great. I really do. Just a lot of money.
So Pedro Lopez, this is probably last one. Said, to be fair, most items are fine. A lemon will ship no matter what. Very true. Also, items break during shipping. I've had many pieces arrive broken from different collectible companies, all replaced for free. Very, very true. Very, very true. Guys, it has been wonderful tonight. This has been great. Awesome conversation. Awesome chat. Before we leave out tonight, give you guys some time to plug everything, and I'm gonna do the awkward solo screen thing. So, Mr. Mafia.
I ain't awkward. Dude, I always go solo on my channel. What's up, everybody?
What you got going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Not a lot, actually. But hey, thanks, of course, always, first and foremost, for inviting me. It's always a pleasure. You know, you're my bro. I don't know what's going on, man. News, reviews, live streams on Saturdays, posing reviews with Mario's on Sundays. Just a lot of good stuff, man. Spotlight hours. Be sure to check that out. I still have a couple more interviews coming up that we're working on. If you guys already haven't watched, please watch Aries. I know he's somewhere down there. That was an awesome conversation. How he got into content creating and collecting. Same with Brother Cousins, who's this way over there. And yeah, man. And enjoy Tarkin and Emperor, you know. You guys are talking about grails. These guys ain't chopped liver either.
Absolutely not. Those are straight up grails.
Yes,
Straight
sir.
up grails. Let's go to you, Maz, brother. Also flexing some grails. How are you doing? What you got going on, man?
Oh man, thanks for having me on tonight. And guys, you still got 80 people in here. Let's get some likes hit, man. Let's get this pumping, man. You got a big disproportionate amount of people who have not liked the video that are still here watching. But as far as what I got going on tomorrow night, I got first appearance Friday with the Punisher. Cigars and Bacon and I are gonna be hosting that. We're gonna go over all the ins and out of the Punisher from Marvel Comics, his first appearance, you know, how he became, you know, from nothing to something, and you know how he's transpired, you know, throughout the years. So we're gonna be doing that. Saturday is gonna be the Toy Talk, you know, roundup, you know, what's been going on for the week at 6 o'clock on Saturdays, and then Tuesday we do the toy photography live stream. So we go over your shots, we go over our shots, we go over all these shots and what we can do to fix them, and or you know what's working for everybody. So it's great times, man. If you have any questions about toy photography, come on over Tuesdays at 6 p.m. EST over Maz's Toy Box. Thanks again for having me tonight. Much appreciated, G.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate it always.
Whoa!
Look at that guy.
A little too close.
Oh my God. Loco
Yeah.
Loose flexing a grail Leonardo. Straight up. How you doing, brother? What you got going on?
I'm good, man. Finally getting renovations done in the garage, and once that's done, I can start moving most of my collections back in there that are boxed up and ready to go. As I got cabinets coming in that are temporary, but it's going to be good. I'll probably do a video on that, but I'm glad to say this weekend I'll finally have my space so I can start doing reviews again. And Figure Flex Friday, you know, you catch me on Layel stream, you know, for Figure Flex Friday tomorrow. And whenever anybody wants me to pop in, you know, Six Scale Mafia, Maz, of course, UJ, Aries, you know.
I'll
I'm
have you
phone
back,
call
baby.
away, brother.
Can't
Thank
wait.
you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, y'all know this guy right here. Aries. What's up, brother? What you got going on?
What's up, baby? Got the spotchka in hand here.
Oh yeah.
Still riding so high on that Ahsoka, and you have to wonder, is it possible that I may do an impromptu flash live and raw tomorrow, maybe around 1 p.m.ish? And I say probably yes. So just kind of make sure you bookmark 𝔽𝕝𝕄𝕃𝕐.com. Make sure you subscribe to 6 Scale Cantina, because I might be putting up a banner here, because I might want to just do some stuff tomorrow early afternoon with some live and raw. Come on. So just put that on your docket. I'm feeling it. You know, I'm kind of getting the whole vibe for tomorrow. So if you all want to check out live and raw tomorrow, it's possible. And then I'm probably going to have morning coffee. Not probably. I will have morning coffee on Sunday, or Sunday coffee. I think I call it Sunday coffee. You were on with me last week, right, Anthony? So I think
That
I
was
changed
great,
it.
man.
Yeah, that was awesome. I had a good time. So I'll be doing that again. We'll call it Sunday coffee, because who knows? I try to get up early enough from Saturday night, but it hasn't worked out. But I will have Sunday coffee on Sunday. We'll have live and raw Monday night, 8 o'clock. I've got next Wednesday. I couldn't do Wednesday's show, but Wednesday I will have the Aries Tarrington show. We'll have Fabio in the house. We'll have EZCompany Collectibles in the house. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I don't even know, but look for me tomorrow early afternoon Eastern time, baby. Hey, and listen, I got one other thing to say.
Okay.
I want to echo what Maz said. Please hit the like button. Come on, show your support to
Yes.
brother cousins. Let's go click it all in there. Hit the click. Everyone right now, just take a pause. Hit the like button. I know you're subscribing to me and everyone else in here. Just hit brother cousins like button. It was a good show tonight, man. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yes, hit that like button, everybody. Aries is always good having you around. You're awesome, my guy. Much love. Love everybody on this panel. And now it is time for Brother Cousins, the Space Pimp. That's right. We had a ball tonight. Everybody was great. We have a lot of great opinions on a lot of great collectibles. So good to be a part of this community. I don't have Coke 45 tonight, but I'm drinking this root beer here, which is crap. I think I cracked a detox, but it's crap. Anyway, you guys got to be here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Everything's going to be great. Brother Cousins, I believe, will be on Leo's Say What, which is coming up right next. It's probably already on. We're going to wrap up and jump over there. Chewy's going to get in that cockpit, and we're going to hit, and we're going to jump and keep it moving. And that's what it's going to be tonight. Thank you guys for watching. You've been awesome. And I'll see you on the next one. And we are out.